my fellow Sussex Squad family, thank you so much for tuning in to Celebrity Click. And if this is your first time tuning in, please remember to like this video, share this video, to leave a comment, and most importantly guys, please remember to hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I highly appreciate it and I say thank you very much. And my name is Betty and please feel very much welcome. Now my loves, I can actually say that Pamela Anderson is one of the good people that I know, and that's because despite people trying to drag her into this smear campaign against Meghan, Pamela Anderson didn't take the bait and she didn't fall for it. And I'm actually talking about the scandal that happened when Meghan launched her With Love Meghan, and one of Pamela's producer actually said that Meghan had copied Pamela's cooking show. And when Pamela was talking to the People magazine, she actually said that she didn't think that Meghan copied anything. She actually said that she thought Meghan was only doing her thing, and that is just proof that there are some good people out there, people who can't engage in this smear campaign against Meghan no matter what. And I am just so happy that Pamela Anderson actually had the guts to come forward and not to go along with what her producer had said. And that actually makes me wonder where had her producer gotten the information that Meghan had copied Pamela's cooking show. Anyways, I don't care about that. All that matters is that Pamela Anderson was actually the boss, and she said that she thought Meghan was only doing her thing, and that is just proof, as I have said, good people exist out there, and not everyone will swallow the bait of attacking Meghan out of nothing. Some people believe in truth and some people don't believe in telling lies about other people, and that is just so good about Pamela Anderson. It actually speaks a lot about her character and her traits, and that is evidence that Pamela Anderson is someone who is of good character. And actually, people on X actually reacted to this, so I want to read you some of the few comments that people gave. And one person said, good for Camilla for not falling for the bait, and Andy is a messy hug for trying to get her to say that. I guess Andy is the person who was interviewing Pamela Anderson and thought that maybe Pamela Anderson would admit that Meghan actually copied her show, but that's not the case because Pamela Anderson is not such kind of a person. And another person said, well, she's right, it wasn't, because Meghan's show wasn't a cooking show. And I'm sure that Meghan wouldn't dare copy anyone's work, because as we know, Meghan actually loves cooking. So why would she even copy anyone's work? And Meghan is actually someone who believes in authenticity, and she always talks about authenticity, and she is an authentic person. So I don't see and I don't get how she would go around copying anyone's work, and Meghan would never ever do that. And these were people just trying to come up with another smear campaign, but it backfired on them, and that just feels so nice. It just feels so nice to see these people's plan not work. And another person said, Pamela isn't responsible for something her producer or crew said, just like Meghan wouldn't be responsible for the same. Stop trying to pit women against each other. Yes, if there is anything that these people are trying to do is to pit women against each other. It's like they are trying to make these people hate each other, and it won't work. As I have always said, this Mia campaign, all these lies, they never achieve their motives, because their motives is always to destroy Meghan, but they have never achieved that. And another person said they both filmed their show months ahead, plus Meghan's show was supposed to air before Pamela's, but Meghan pushed her premiere date back due to the LA fires. And as you all know that Meghan's show was actually supposed to air on January, but she pushed it to March. So I don't see how that I don't get how she could have copied. And so this producer was actually trying to create chaos and was only trying to attack Meghan. Another person said Andy Cohen is the typical old school queen, always trying to pit women against one another. Real Housewives is this mantra. You know that Andy Cohen was actually pushing Pamela Anderson to say that yes, Meghan actually copied. But it didn't work because Pamela Anderson is not that kind of a person. And another person said it's illogical anyway, because Pamela's show aired in Feb and Meghan's show was filmed last year. So unless Meghan had inside info about Pamela's show, how could she have copied it? And Meghan's show should have aired in January. If it had, I bet they wouldn't have accused Pamela of copying Meghan. Yes, we all know what is happening here. These are just people trying to find fault in what Meghan does, because that is the only thing that they know to do. Attacking and trying to find fault in Meghan, in everything that Meghan does, because they never want to admit that Meghan can be successful on her own, that Meghan can launch a show on her own, and that is just so low, and that is just so ridiculous. And all I can say is that I am so thankful to Pamela Anderson for not falling for it, because this was actually a trap. They wanted Pamela Anderson to admit to a lie that Meghan actually copied her work, when it is not the case. And I'm just so thankful to Pamela for not falling for it, because these are just people trying to pit women against each other. And I love it whenever it backfires. I always love seeing these people failing and their motives not getting achieved. So guys, that's it. I actually saw this article about Pamela Anderson. I was like, this is a real woman, and this is what authenticity feels like. Because for someone not to fall for the smear campaign that has been going around about smearing and attacking Meghan, she has actually proven to be a woman of good character. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what are your thoughts about what we have discussed. Let me know what do you think about Pamela Anderson. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, and I love you all so much, and may God continue blessing you. Thank you. Bye.